Hello and welcome back to Katie's Business Tips. Michael Lapide here in a short video talking about the hidden costs of poor bookkeeping. And let's be honest, the bookkeeping is so important in your accounting. It's really a lot of the foundation of where your numbers come from. If you have garbage input, you're most likely going to have garbage output. But if you have good input, you're probably going to have better output. Did you ever wonder where all your money went? And you look at your bank account and you're like, where did all that money go? Or maybe perhaps you recently received a surprise tax bill and you're like, what, the CRA's on me? Or maybe you struggled with cash flow or struggling to get the documents together at tax time. And maybe this is you. Maybe you're in some of these situations. If you experience any of these, poor bookkeeping is most likely costing your business a lot of money. A lot of times these things stem from poor bookkeeping. Many business owners view bookkeeping as a tedious administrative task that can be waited. They can wait until the month or even worse, the end of the year, right? Oh, just wait, we'll get it done. But that's not good. Poor bookkeeping doesn't just create headaches for your account, it can also lead to poor decisions, missed tax deadlines, cash flow problems, and other stress. In today's video here, we're looking at the hidden costs of the poor bookkeeping and why accurate records is one of the best investments you can actually make in your business. Poor bookkeeping leads to poor business decisions. However, if you're driven and you're driving somewhere, you would want a map. You'd want to use your GPS to know where you're going, and that's part of what having your numbers is like in a business. It's like having a GPS for your business or where you're headed, right? And your financial records provide you with that information you need to make decisions. If you need to make a decision and you don't have up-to-date records, that's a problem. Critical information such as revenue, expenses, profitability, cash flow, and business performance are all based off bookkeeping. Like the reporting comes from a good chart of accounts and good bookkeeping. And without accurate numbers, you're basically making decisions based on guesswork. You might as well throw up the dartboard and throw darts at it, right? Make sure you have the cash flow for a big purchase. And when your numbers say otherwise, you need to know, is that an accurate number? Right? Is that an accurate? So not only do you need the information, but you need it to be accurate so you can make the right decision. You may also think you're profitable, but maybe you're not. If your bookkeeping's poor, you might think you're profitable when you're losing money. You're like, why am I running out of money? Yet it says I'm showing profit here. Well, there may be a difference between profit and cash flow, number one, but number two, your numbers might be off. Ultimately, good decisions must be based on good and accurate information. Good bookkeeping can provide that. Poor bookkeeping leads also to missed tax deductions. One of the major consequences of poor deductions is missing deductions that could save you tax. If your expenses are not recorded properly, maybe not categorized, or not doing the GST properly, things like that, then you could have problems. Are there supporting documents, right? And make sure you're not missing out on any tax deductions, such as a GST input tax credit or writing off an expense. Otherwise, you're paying more in tax. Examples of deductions get missed, usually typical are vehicle get missed a lot, home office gets missed a lot, professional fees, business meals, marketing costs, and expenses you pay for personally for the business. Those get missed a lot. Good bookkeeping means you are making sure you capture legitimate business expenses through the year rather than try to remember them later on. You ever come back and the accountant or bookkeeper comes back and say, what was this for $1,000 6 months ago? And you're trying to remember. That's not easy, right? Poor bookkeeping also leads to cash flow problems. As we mentioned, cash flow problems are the major cause of failed businesses, and poor bookkeeping makes it very difficult to track things like outstanding invoice or monitoring expenses. And you're trying to do a forecast, you need to forecast out, you need to have good bookkeeping, right? Without proper records, cash flow issues may just sneak up on you, and that's even worse because you didn't even know it was going to happen. At least if you can forecast, have good bookkeeping, and know when you're going to run out of cash, that's much better than not knowing and it sideswipes you, right? Good bookkeeping practice help you identify any issues early on, making necessary adjustments before they become serious problems. And poor bookkeeping also leads to CRA tax problems. I don't have to tell you much there, right? Reassessments, penalties, interest, surprises by the CRA, collections actions, freezing bank accounts, all kinds of things. But good bookkeeping can ensure that you're more prepared if CRA does come knocking. And also, poor bookkeeping can limit growth. Business owners may need financing at some point, right? So if you don't have good bookkeeping, good records, you're not probably going to get any financing. And when you are applying for finances, right, you're going to need good financial statements. So, the data needs to be right, and you need to be able to present that financial information. And you might not be able to demonstrate properly to the lender the accurate health of the business and how it's looking to make sure you're going to pay back the loan. Strong financial records are a must to build credibility in every situation and increase in your chances of securing financing, investors, partners, and even sometimes customers and vendors. The hidden cost of poor bookkeeping is not just about the numbers, it's about missed opportunities for your business to grow and succeed. Simply put, bookkeeping is about building a stronger foundation for the future of your business. Any questions, we'd love to hear from you. Post in the comments below and subscribe if you haven't to, and we'll see you in the next video.